Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Jeremy Grant out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Paul George. Here's George, and he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the call. Memphis with the foul.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
George hits them both.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here's Morant, and then Morant with the dunk!
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
It's George on the drive. Grizzlies with the rebound. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Basket counts.
Well, Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Yep, that one goes.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Here's Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for two more.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And here's Grant from the arc. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Now here's Morant. 26 points for him last game against Chicago. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. Smart passes to Tatum. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Releases from 15. And it's Smart missing.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
For 3, George. Here's Grant. And the layup is good.
Well, he's so active. You got to box Grant out. When the shot goes up, he'll get to the offensive glass, and he rises up off the floor pretty quick.
Now here's Morant. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So it'll be Jaren Jackson shooting. It goes on Jeremy Grant. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And it's Morant missing.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Henderson. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Hachimura with the ball. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Smart outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Grant finds George. Out to the right wing. Here's Henderson. And it's Portland scoring again.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Timeout called. Memphis. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Deck, he's checked in for Tate. And it's Conchar in for Smart. They double him with Simons to the wing, right side. The floater And the layup is good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Hayes attacking. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
From deep, Morant. Crowder grabs a miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And the basket by Highland.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm. Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time, and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year, this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Highland driving in. Excellent D there from Morant.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
1 minute left to play in the first. Takes one from 10 feet. Tipped. Crowder right side. Got it.
Getting bumped after the shot. No problem for Jay Crowder.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Shoots from 12, and he knocks the jumper down. Morant's got 8 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Sharp. Count it.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp. Just relentless.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 4-point game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Deck. To the middle. Here's Conchar. There's the triple. Deck can't hit. Now Crowder out to the wing. Three-pointer Sharp. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Trailblazers out in front, up 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Anthony Simons. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Conchar. Jackson outside. Tate with it. Jackson finds Tate. Now here's Smart. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. Smart's got his first basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the inside. Valanciunas, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And the Grizzlies shooting about 60% for the game. Smart outside. Nice D from Valanciunas. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. On the wing, Simons. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that, Jake.
Pass to Clark. To the paint. Elbow shot. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Here's Simons. The 3-ball. On target from range. Simons has got 5 points. And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams is checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here.
Oh, man, just
gets you
down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Smart outside. Outside Tate from the arc. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Second, Anthony Simons. In the third spot, Paul George.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Smart outside. And it's Portland with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Smart grabs a miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout called. Memphis. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Deck comes in for Conchar. And it's Morant in for Smart. Pass to Tate. Fades back. Second chance shot. And it's Adams missing. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's George. And he comes up with a bucket. George has got 6 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
1:43 left in the second period. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
He plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Over to the wing. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Tate. Sharp, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this game. Deck can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. George outside. Counted from distance. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Adams with the ball. Back to Tate. Down low. Here's Morant. The shot's good. He's got 14.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
From the baseline. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown, and quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Morant with the slam!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
And so it's Portland.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the...
Relying on their subs to carry the load offensively, man. That's their recipe. Some terrific role.
And now it's time to bring up the players of the month in the NBA. Looking at the Eastern Conference. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Marcus Smart out there with Ja Morant. And it's Tate in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, the Trailblazers shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Jackson, the screen. Here's Morant. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Nice shot by George.
Yeah, Paul George, too nice from that distance. Just gets up there with confidence and knocks that one down.
And here's Morant outside. Memphis the rebound. Smart outside. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Smart has got 7 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Clark is checked in for Adams. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simons checked in. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. They get it back. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. Number 1, the Blazers.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Clark with a screen on Simons. Smart for 3, and it's Portland with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Simons' shot is good.
Oh, man, finishing it off there. Simons showing great quickness and alertness to get there that time.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Tillman's checked in for Tate. It's Smart on the wing. Clark with the screen. Smart passes to Clark. Outside for Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And they get it back. And he lays it up and in. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Morant finds Smart.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Timeout called, Portland. Deck, he's checked in for Memphis. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Simons. And he drops it in from the low post. 11 points in the game.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from there.
Simons against Smart. Pass to Deck. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Morant. And it's all from three-point range.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
I just love the ball movement.
Memphis shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Screen by Deck. Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Portland?
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 30% in the third quarter. And here's Morant. He's got 18. Pass to Clark. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And here's Portland. They're on a 16-6 run. Hayes for 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Clark with a screen on Simons. Smart. Pass to Clark. Morant with it. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
Back to Hayes. From the line. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Clark. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Jeremy Grant. The first one falls. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tate comes in for Tillman. And it's Conchar in for Smart. 24 seconds left in the third. Here's Sharp. He's got 5. And that one's good. Sharp's got 7 points.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Pass to Conchar. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for Portland, We've got Sharp. Jay Crowder is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. And Tate gets it to go.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Inside, here's Connaughton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Connaughton's got his first points of the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Outside Tate. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Connaughton.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Sharp. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Outside Tate. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Smart comes in for Tate. Conchar can't hit. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight.
That's an athletic play by Sharp. Putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Conchar. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Lets it go from 11. And again, Memphis no good. For Portland, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Henderson. Crowder left side. 5 on the clock. Here's Sharp. And there's the rejection. Pass to Conchar. Here's Henderson. From outside the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Well, the naming of the NBA's 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades. But I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Smart. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Portland. Hayes comes in for Connaughton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Hayes for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Deck. On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Henderson. Now Hayes. Valanciunas down low. He's against Tillman. Valanciunas, good.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
Here's Deck. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Here's Sharp. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
Simons is checked in for Sharp. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Deck. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Count that one.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory. That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's a double-double for him now.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And yep, it's good.
And Valanciunas does a great job of surveying the floor and willing to find the open man. Nice extra pass.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. Now our New Balance Player of the Game.